that Kanye West apology is rough, dude. It's rough for me. So this is the apology, and I read it in real time. I did not know that he was coming out with music. I have been talking about Kanye for like the two of the past episodes over the past month and a half. We've brought up Kanye West.
Yeah.
One of them was a conversation that we're gonna get into right now about the separation between art and artist. Yeah. And then the other one was just about whether he's a genius or not, which is a completely different conversation. But this is the apology. This is kind of like where we get to really see that he didn't write this.
No, I don't think anybody believes that he wrote this.
This is crazy. When I first read this, I got to like paragraph 2 and I was like, there's no way he wrote this. There is absolutely no way that Kanye West wrote this.
Yeah.
And I have a problem with like a lot of it because give me your thoughts. What's the first thing that came to mind whenever you read this?
Much like everybody else, I was like, he didn't know. No way he wrote this.
Yeah.
Now, in a world, do I see a world where he was actually feeling this way? Absolutely.
Okay. So you're giving him like at the very least, you're giving him the benefit of the doubt
that it's at least somewhat genuine. That he's not just sitting here. He's like, I'm releasing new music, which, by the way, I didn't even know he was either, because on Spotify, right, you know how you go to an artist and says, oh, upcoming album, releasing this date. It was on there, but then he released 2 Bully EPs kind of thing, like 1 3 song, 1 2 song, and then that went away. So I thought that was the release. I was like, oh. So I was like, okay, he already released his new music. He got it all out. This is what's up. So I totally see a world where this is genuine. And he went up to someone, some PR guy, right? And he was like,
"Oh, 100%."
And
or ChatGPT.
Yeah. And he's like, "Hey, this is how I'm feeling," and all of that. And then they're like, "All right, let me help you write it." And so he kind of like talked through his feelings, almost like a therapy session with this guy. And then he like took notes, or he just started writing it down, and then came out with this and had him read it over. And then, now learning that he's releasing new music, I also see a world where he's like,
just trying to take advantage.
Yeah, he's like, maybe he understands where he went wrong, right? And like he's coming out of his manic episode or whatever, and he understands like, okay, maybe I shouldn't, talk bad about the Jewish people, right? Maybe all of that. Maybe I shouldn't call myself a Nazi. And so he went to a PR guy. He's like, hey, I need my image recovered, and then they came up with this.
I think the second one is more likely. Now, here's the thing. This is why this is so complicated, and we've gone back and forth with this. I'll go through my first thing. The very first thing, by the time I got the second paragraph, I was like, he didn't write this. My second thought is that he was going to release some new music, and that was or he was going to release some clothes or something that he needed people to go through, right? So immediately, my third thought is, why did he do it on the publication? Like, because it was like an ad that he put out. I don't know which it was. Like, I don't know if it was the Washington Post or like whatever, right? But he put it on like an ad, so he paid for the magazine or the whatever to put it out there. And that I felt was very weird. Yeah. Because I'm like, you have one of the biggest audiences in the world. It would have meant a lot more if you would have literally just gone on in front of a camera and said it. Yeah. And just say it, just so that we can hear your tone of voice, just so that we can see your face. You would have still gotten the same amount of backlash. He would have still gotten the same comments that people are getting right now, or people are giving him right now. But at the very least, it would have felt more like, look, I'm facing the music. I'm willing to like sit here and like you can see me in my face and like what I'm trying to do, right? So I thought that was incredibly inauthentic, because for him to think that people weren't gonna watch him, it would be absurd. People were 100% gonna tune in if Kanye went on a live, and just like was him in front of a camera and talking, right? So I think that I think he missed the ball there. I also think there could have been a better way to do it. Now, do I think that there is a reality or a world where Kanye West could actually be sorry and can actually have gone through a self-reflective period of his life, and he is trying to better himself? I hope so. I do think that there is a reality where that's the case, and I want that to be true only because I want him to be getting the mental help that he needs.
Yeah.
So on a pure humanity level, I'm like, yeah, I hope you're getting the right things there. However, I also think that he's such a provocateur, or he has been, and that he has really cried wolf in that regard, like so much, that I think even if he is genuine in his apology, I don't think that apology by itself merits putting him back into the level of celebrity that he once was. But I actually don't think that falls on him. I think that falls on us as a listener. And part of my biggest critique is not him. It's like society. It's part of the reasons why whenever he went with the Kardashians, I call them Kanye Kardashian, and part of the reason why I hate the Kardashians, right? Because like we are big. For me, it's like a cultural critique, not a Kanye West critique. Can Kanye West make great music? Without a doubt. Does Kanye West have undeniable classic albums? Without a doubt. Twisted Fantasy is one of my favorite projects ever. I think it's probably second to Pimp a Butterfly of all time. I can't deny it. Like it's undisputable for me. However, the person that he has become has been so like tainted, and I think he's done so much harm to the black community. And that sounds weird for me to say because I'm not part of the black community, but I can see the struggle. And because I was adjacent to it to some degree, where I was like, we really wanted you to be our champion. We really wanted All Falls Down to be who you were and we were like, we got one. We have an artist that there's an artist out there that is speaking these kinds of truths to power. George Bush doesn't care about black people, but like all these things that was like, yes, like you are a champion for our culture, the culture. That now I think his fall from grace, I'm like, what does that say about us as a society that like one apology not written by him, by the way, can get us back to like, oh, no, he's back. And we're like, why can't, like, if this was your family member, I wouldn't do that. Like, you want your family member to do well and come back and be like, yo, I'm glad you're getting the help that you need. I'm glad that you're doing better. But like, I'm not sure that I still want to like hang out with you. I'm not sure that we want to be like around each other. It doesn't matter how good you've been. It doesn't matter, right? And the really, really complicated part about it is that it's not out of the realm of possibility for Kanye West to drop an album and for it to be amazing. Yeah. It's not out of the realm of possibility. So I think if that does happen, if he puts out an album and it flops, I think he's in the same place that he's always been. He's going to become a legacy act. Whoever wants to go watch him perform what he wants to perform is going to go. Yeah. And like, again, a cultural critique, a societal critique on my part, but like, it is what it is. But if he puts out an album and it fucking slaps, it is gonna make me so uncomfortable. Not because I will have a problem saying that it's not like I'm not gonna have a problem saying that it's good, but I will have a problem with myself.
Because you're gonna listen to it.
Because I'm gonna listen to it, and I'm gonna have a problem with myself because I'm gonna hear it and I'm gonna have to admit this is fucking great. Yeah. And like I don't like that. I think it's great. I don't like the fact that this is going to put this man back into a position of influence when he's already done enough damage. Yeah. And so it's a cultural person critique. Anyway, I said a lot.